Welcome back, you internet John Wicks. PSA Dagger Compact is clear, clear, clear. Still clear, clear, clear. Nothing in there. Reset. Ah, that's nice. This is the PSA Dagger Compact. I've now owned this firearm for approximately 1.5 years. How has it held up over this 1.5 years? For the few of you not familiar with PSA Dagger, this is a clone of the Glock 19 Gen 3. 3. Sniper green slide, sniper green frame. From the factory, you do get all the fancy cuts, the ports, all that fancy jazz. Stippling is also factory. Suppressor height sights, all out of the box. Comes with, my model came with 10 15-round PMags. They haven't failed me. They get the job done, but you know, they're PMags, whatever. Modifications so far have been quite minor. Vortex Venom, 3 MOA, 6 MOA, 3 MOA dot. Still holding up to this day.
To this day! To this day!
A cheap Oleg, the PL Valkyrie Mini 2. What sold me on a lot of these Olights, not only does it have this sweet ratcheting system, which is nice, but we're secured. So see, ratchet, 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 ratchet. Position it whatever is comfortable for you, but it also has this built-in quick release, like so, and it's rechargeable. Matter of fact, when the battery is getting low, like this one is right now, that red light turns on, gives you a heads up, hey, it's time to recharge, and off. And the final modification I have done to this is this bronze barrel to match the flashlight. Wouldn't really call it a significant modification because this barrel is a Palmetto product. It is a PSA made barrel. The only difference between this and the barrel that came with it is the color. One's black, one's bronze. That is all. Twist rate's the same, dimensions are the same, it's all the same. Future plans for it? Upgrade the trigger to a pontoon tactical, of course. I'm very reluctantly going to get rid of the Olight and replace it with a TLR7X. And this Olight may go on the P365 or whatever, who cares. And maybe a little flared magwell action. To Dagger, it doesn't really need it, but it'd be nice to have one. How has this Dagger held up over this past 1.5 years and well over 1,000 rounds? Like most, I was skeptical upon making this purchase. However, this has been surprisingly reliable. Started off with a few minor jams, nothing out of the normal. Basically, like every other handgun out there. Of course, the more I shot it, all those hiccups went away. Now, the only major problem it has had was during takedown. I shall demonstrate. Pressure off ever so slightly, pull the tab down, take the slide off. It works, but not always. Sometimes I try doing this and the slide just gets stuck to the frame. Oops, oh, I messed up. Look what I did. Should I leave this in there? I'll leave that in there. So yeah, sometimes upon trying to take down, the slide doesn't just come off as, there we go, as easily. That's what I was talking about. This is the problem that usually occurs. Now, besides from that, everything functions fine. Does it affect how it shoots? No. Does it affect the reload? No. Mags drop free every time. It feeds every time. It ejects every time. It goes bang every time. Just sometimes, maybe 50-50, I'll have to struggle during takedown. Is it a deal breaker? No, but something to keep in mind if you're in the market, if you're considering one of these PSA daggers. Now, before I made my purchase, I had one main concern with this because I saw this from every other reviewer repeating this. Oh, the roll pins are gonna walk themselves out. The roll pins are going to walk themselves out. The roll pins are going to walk themselves out. Well, a year and a half later, over 1,000 rounds, I have not had that issue. My roll pins have not walked themselves out. They have been just fine. Some of you may be asking yourselves, does it take Glock mags? 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 Yes, it takes Glock mags. Glock 17, Glock 19, Glock 19X. And yes, last round hold open works flawlessly. So yes, it does take Glock mags as well as P mags. Matter of fact, not only the mags interchangeable, but so is the slide and the frame bits. I mean, you want your Dagger slide on a Gen 3 frame, so you can very well do so worry-free. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of PSA haters out there. Maybe this is not your cup of tea. Completely understandable. However, for the 1, 2, maybe 3 of you interested, you're like, what is this PSA you speak of? Where can I find this fine product? Well, guess what, you boys are in luck. I will link them down below in the description. Check them out. You may find something that you like. Now, if you're new here, I would encourage you to chime in below. Give me your feedback. What has been your experiences with your PSA Dagger, if you have one at all? Likes, dislikes, pros, cons, all that good junk. Oh, before I leave, the stippling. The stippling is so aggressive. Look, it's taking bits off of my glove. The stippling on the daggers are superior to the Glock's stippling. Not hating on Glock. I carry 2 Glocks. I'm a huge Glock fan, but the stippling on this is far superior. All right, let's get into the comments, shall we? You gotta keep the gun in frame every time if you're making gun content. Remember that. Today's video will be, still can't do this one simple thing with my EDC. First comment came from Florida Wicks, and he said, maybe get something with a manual safety. That was in response to me talking about not being comfortable with appendix carrying with a loaded firearm aimed at my junk all day. That is very sound advice, Mr. Wicks. I did start carrying at one point a P365 X macro with an external safety, and I still couldn't get comfortable with that thing aimed at my junk. Good comment though. Sidewalk Talk said, I'm with you on that, bro. I'm not aiming at Glock at my Oh, that's funny. Okay, someone else understands. It's just not gonna happen. Mr. Sidewalk Talk. Hey, if y'all haven't seen him, check him out. He has a channel. It's called Sidewalk Talk. Matter of fact, I like to give channel shoutouts over here. There, so you can better see his channel. Go over there, give him a comment, tell him Stormtrooper sent you. He may appreciate that. Sidewalk Talk, again, also said, I pocket carry. Oh, excellent. So the thing with the pocket carry, I didn't know that was a thing until I got into firearms, and I thought that was kind of sketchy at the same time. I was like, man, running around with a firearm in your pocket, not realizing they made specific holsters for those. So my question is, what do you guys, for you pocket carry folks, are you using sticky holsters or something else? Because I'm considering giving it a try. Next, Nola Gospel Track said, Team Appendix. Big Gospel, man. More power to you. All you folks at Appendix carry, I wish I could do it. I just can't get over that, man. Sleeps on BK Fly. It's Mr. Big DFA. He said, clear. That's right, DFA. We're always clear over here. I'm teaching the junior safety. He's gonna be clear also. Oh shit, you know what? channel shout out BK Fly. He has a channel also. He just recently crossed over 1,000 subs. Go over there, drop him a comment, tell him Stormtrooper sent you. He may appreciate that. Sleeps on BK Fly also said, never gonna be fast enough to rack that slide in time. I struggle with it as well. He may be referring to Israeli carrying at first, because I did try that also when I attempted to carry appendix. I was like, oh, I'll just carry without one in the chamber. When I'm like, hey, why am I gonna carry without one in the chamber? I'm probably gonna get shot if I need it, you know? Or I'm gonna draw the weapon in case I need it, you know, and I'll forget. Like, oh shit, there's not one in the chamber. But I'll forget, squeeze the trigger, and click. The not carrying one in the chamber, I guess it's pretty similar to carrying, like, you have one chambered, but you have a safety on the weapon. I guess those two are pretty much, yeah, same concept. Daniel Boom. Yo, did I see you in, I could have sworn I saw you in Bobby Dynamite's comment section. Probably wrong. He said, hey brother, I just made a video on my tier 1 concealed access elite today. It's funny because I made some of the same arguments that you said everyone makes. He said I carry a shield plus, but it has a manual safety. I think just making sure you have the gun that is drop safe will give you more confidence. The Glock is drop safe. Maybe you should just try a shield plus with a safety. Have a good day, brother. Are you trying to turn me over? Are you trying to bring me over to the SNW side, the Smith & Wesson, the shield side? Is that what you're trying to do? You can't turn me. If you're watching this, I'm sure you already see I've got a manual 365 anyway. It didn't help at all. Yeah, I am interested in the 2.0s though, the Smith & Wesson 2.0s. Those things look nice. Those are very nice. Matter of fact, if you're a Shield fan or a Smith & Wesson fan, check out the Prepared Father. He has a nice pair of 2.0s. He's got one all black and one FDE, and he swapped the slides and the back straps for each. So it's a nice peanut butter and jelly contrast of both. I quite like those. Next, Just Guns. And wait, did I miss a channel? Daniel Boom, do you have? Yeah, you did mention you have a channel. I didn't give you a shout out. Daniel Boom. Oh, the tier 1. I remember watching that now. Yeah, that was a good video. Go check him out, people. Tell him Stormtrooper sent you. Next, Just Guns and Sneaks. You got a channel? He does. It's mostly shorts, but hey, check him out. Tell him Stormtrooper sent you. Okay, well, he said, I used to be like this. Now, that's the only way I carry. Appendix with one hot. I still won't do it with a 1911 or 2011, though. See, I always assumed the old hammerfire joints would be safer, you know, for accidental, when it comes to like accidental discharges, because they got the heavy-ass trigger pulls and all that junk. I guess I'm wrong. I'm still learning. Dressed to Kill Tay has a channel also, makes a lot of gun content. Matter of fact, you'll often see Tay in the comment sections of a lot of these small channels like mine. He supports almost everybody in the 2A community a lot. He's the most active person I've seen when it comes to showing support in people's comment sections. So go over there, drop him a comment, tell him Stormtrooper sent you. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. He said, I had to have some surgeries, so I can't technically appendix carry, but I do like 2 o'clock. Okay, I see. You can't appendix carry if you don't have an appendix. That's hilarious. And he said, at the 1 minute mark, he said, bro, you carry a Glock. What's the worst that can happen? True. I mean, they're known for being safe. Now, for that P320, on the other hand, I don't know, man. Ooh, shots fired at the P320. Sega's been doing bad lately, man. I've been watching all the news reports coming out, and now they're saying the version with the trigger recall, the updated version, the safe version, I'm hearing those can have accidental discharges also, which is quite disappointing to hear. As much as a SIG fan as I am, like, I like the P320s, but I'm not gonna blindly be like, oh, they're all safe, you people are crazy. Like, SIG clearly has a problem that they need to address with the P320s, and yeah, I'll acknowledge that. But it doesn't change me from being a fan of the firearms. Like, I'll use it for range fun gladly, but I'm not gonna carry one. Tay also said, "What's that? Fire." That's right, bruh. You need to get you one of these Glock 19s, man. He said at 840, I just said mine. Instantly started getting companies reaching out. I know exactly what you're talking about. That was in regard to me adding an email. That's right, people. I just added an email address to the in the channel about me section or whatever. There's an email if you need to reach me. Matter of fact, y'all should start sending me pictures of your firearms and all that stuff. I want to see your guys' pistols, and that'll be pretty cool to see who's carrying what, who's assembling or building what. Don't send me pictures of your AR-15s, people. I don't care about your AR-15s. I'm not going to get into that, but yeah. Send me a picture here what you guys are carrying. Email address. Matter of fact, I'll dump the email in the description. I'm going to forget. I'm going to forget. But yeah, Tay, adding the email actually helped a lot because I've got affiliate links now, which is in the video description. That's right, I got affiliate links for Palmetto and some other optic company. I don't remember. I literally forgot. Yeah, whatever. Moving on. Bellicose, hey, the Batman. He said, "I'm right-handed cross draw, carrying around 9 o'clock position." That is sweet. That's like them old school Miami Vice 80s type shit right there. He said, "Whether packing is a stub handle G26 or 43, don't print much at all. And if my firearm were to ever go off in that position, it wouldn't hit anything besides the ground or barely graze my left cheek if sitting." He also says, "I can pee easily like a normal guy standing up at a urinal instead of having to go hide in a stall like a little girl." Damn, Bellicose, you're firing shots at the gun people, man. They're not gonna like this. He said, "Elbow doesn't rise, giving you away equals they won't see it coming." Yeah, that's true, I guess. He said, "I can easily draw with your seatbelt on, etc." That's a good point, because so here's what I noticed with the appendix. I put the Glock 19 on appendix style, no mag, no ammo, nothing, and I decided to walk around the house, see how I like it appendix carry. I sat in the car, the truck, and as usual, not comfortable, but I put the seatbelt on to see if it would be how much easier it would be than when I 3 or 4 o'clock carry. Granted, 3 and 4 o'clock carry while you're in the vehicle, you're screwed. You're not accessing that thing in time at all. But the appendix, it wasn't easy because the seatbelt is draped over the firearm. You have to do a lot of silly seatbelt gymnastics regardless. Bellicose has a channel. Check him out. Bellicose has 2 channels. He has this channel and Freedom Buddy. Y'all can't see that. Bellicose Hog. There we go. He has this channel and he has Freedom Buddy. Freedom Buddy is the one where he's dressed as the Batman. But this is his main channel. Check him out. Drop him a comment. Tell him Stormtrooper sent you. Next, Hans Gruber said, "Pocket carry here. Subbed to Adrian Mateo." Good. I'm sure Adrian would appreciate your subscription, sir. He said, "My guess is he's Cuban like Tony Montana." Yeah, man, I couldn't quite figure out his accent, where he's from, but you may be right. He said, "After going back over the FNX 45 and Rock Island Armory TAC Ultra, I ended up getting a CZ P10F in 45 ACP. Good choice. You know why? You still got that big bore hammer fire joint, and you saved a lot of your duckies by going that route. And CZs are known for being badass anyway." Next comment came from Johnny B. Good. Johnny B. Good, you've been quite active on this channel lately. Much appreciated, sir. I've been recognizing. I see you. He said, "It's not that big to worry about hitting it." Johnny with the self-deprecating humor. Skip the ad. Can't shoot nothing. I can't hit it if it's that size. That's hilarious. Johnny B. Good also said, "Finally broke down and got a Glock 43X. Now I'm part of the club." Welcome to the club, Johnny. You're going to absolutely love that 43X, especially when it comes time to concealed carry, because you went from a Springfield Echelon full size and now you're carrying a 43X. Oh, concealing is going to be a breeze for you, especially with the Armsman holster that you picked up. Armsman makes badass holsters, by the way. As a matter of fact, Armsman, if you're watching this, if you guys do affiliate, I'll gladly give you all a share, you know. Throw a link on here. It'll probably help. I don't think Johnny makes content, but let me just make sure. No, he does not make content. Okay. Freedom Buddy. I was just speaking of you. Speak of the devil, aka Bellicose Hog. He said, dudes with little weenies, appendix scary, so the girls won't wonder why there's nothing there. God damn it, Bellicose. Why do you troll the gun people? He says, let's see, I wonder why there's nothing there, which there isn't, so nothing to lose. God damn it. Don't want to get caught not having a good excuse for a rolled up sock falling out while taking a whiz in public bathroom. Gotta keep it in closet, or more so, the stall. Batman out. Oh, Bellicose, you're gonna piss these people off, my boy. If y'all are interested, this is his original gun channel, I think. So this is how I found him. See? He's Batman. That's hilarious. Oh, that is hilarious. Freedom Buddy, and next. And he's back to Bellicose again. He said, other than being able to conceal pistols with full-size handles, appendix carry hasn't been proven to be superior to other forms of carry. In fact, appendix carry is more inhibitive in other ways, and could leave you singing soprano. So here's the thing, Bellicose. I don't actually think appendix is superior. I just say that in the videos, so not to upset the natives. Jack of Nothingness with a short comment. You surprised me, Jack. He said, simple comment, I agree. Ha ha ha. Good night, mate. Well done, Jack. You seriously surprised me. Nicky Tactical. This is Nick Triggers, I think, with a new channel name. Yes, it is Nick Triggers. Matter of fact, go over to Nick's channel. Give him a comment. Tell him Stormtrooper sent ya. Anyway, Nicky Tactical said, I constantly watched Carry Trainer and his videos. He helped me get more comfortable. Ah, a Carry Trainer. Okay, I will check him out. He may have some useful advice for me. Thanks, Nick. Much appreciated. Silver and Black Entertainment definitely has a channel. He does. Excuse me, Concealed Carry Bag EDC. Go check him out. Watch his videos. Tell him Stormtroopers sent ya. Anyway, he said, man, you're absolutely right. But if you're trying to get more comfortable with it, maybe try a 45-degree angle, a 45-degree pillow/wedge for your holster. It actually pushes the muzzle away from your body slightly. You know what? I'm actually aware of these little wedges, and I just kept putting it off and putting it off. I have no reason not to try one. You just reminded me I need to try one. Thank you, Mr. Silver and Black Entertainment. And last but not least, the final comment came from RP Tactical. He says, LMAO, still not sure if it's clear. Can you clear it some more, please? So that a bullet does not come through the screen and kill me. I don't carry appendix either, 3 or 4 o'clock all day. Clear. Crap. The video just stopped. I don't know where it left off. Focus. It's not focusing. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, so the video just stopped. Clear. Silver and Black said, LMAO, still not sure if it's clear. Can you clear it some more, please, to make sure a bullet doesn't come through the screen and kill me? I don't carry appendix either, 3 or 4 o'clock all day. I like that comment because I'm very surprised that there's other folks out there that aren't fans of the appendix carry, because it seemed like almost everyone was on the appendix carry John Wick bandwagon. But cool. RP Tactical, I think he's that guy from New York. He makes New York gun owner content, which, let's see, is he the New York guy? ATF, he is the guy from New York. Yeah, they jump through some crazy hoops to get their firearms. Like, buy my first pistol in New York. That was his first video. Y'all might want to watch that. It's interesting, the shit they have to go through. Like, okay, this one. I remember I watched it. Said, Training day for me, taking my 16-hour mandatory gun safety 16-hour class. Isn't that crazy? Like, compare that to Texas. Like, okay, up there, he needs this. They have to have it just to own the firearm, right? Compared to down here. To buy this, I just have to be able to pass a background check. That is it. No class, no nothing. We don't even need a permit to carry anymore. We can conceal carry without a permit. Constitutional carry, because Texas is awesome. But when I did take my class to get my permit, which again, you don't need the permit, the classroom portion, 4 hours. Or you can do it online at your own pace. And then you go in, you do the qualification shooting portion, and that's about it, man. Yeah, way easier, night and day. I will say, if I lived in a state, one of those places like New York or shitty Maryland, I would probably never have one of these at all. I'd be walking around with a knife like I'm from London. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching and commenting. Greatly appreciated. Please drop your comments below and I'll respond to them in the next video. Peace and chicken grease. Pew, pew, pew.